We wanted to work on something that involved the latest and greatest in computing, and looking at all sorts of online forums and such that look to be GPU processing. Just because when you think about it, you've got one card with over 100 cores on it. Well, what if we parallelize these cards? What if we try to get a cluster of these cards working together? That presents a lot of challenges, but if you can get over those, then you're going to see phenomenal performance gains. So if we wanted to, we could buy quad-core processors, put them into 4 different systems, link them together, have a networking nightmare, and hope for the best. Instead, we decided to buy 2 cards, and it's worked out pretty well. Well, we started actually with thinking we want to work on a project, and we want to do a high-performance computing project, and NVIDIA's CUDA seemed like the newest thing, the next thing to try, so we then decided to try bioinformatics from there. So really the bioinformatics was an excuse to get to play with CUDA.
I gotcha.
Well, this project was all about parallelizing and speeding up bioinformatics codes like Smith-Waterman, and it's still under progress, so we don't have any official numbers on that yet. But just as proof of concept, there were a couple of projects before this one. On the simple end of things, matrix multiplication, for example, and that was seeing incredible speedups. Before optimizing memory access patterns, we were seeing speedups on the order of 10. I mean, multiplying 1,000+ element by 1,000+ element matrices together in less than 5 seconds. So it's very cool to see what the system can do. Another project that was worked on, and I didn't work on this one, but it saw even better performance gains of calculating Voronoi diagrams, where the speedups before CUDA went through before the programmer went through CUDA and optimized all of the memory access patterns, he was seeing speedups in around 10. But then he optimized it to take advantage of as much of the memory access patterns that he could, and that jumped from 10 up to 60 or 70. So you definitely get a lot of performance gains from these cards. Well, the system itself it's a water-cooled system with 2 graphics cards in there, so it's one of the better systems that the university has, so that's raised a little bit of attention. They're all interested about why we built it, what we're doing with it, and it's actually right now being used as a teaching aid in both undergraduate and graduate level courses. When we originally built it, the 8800 was the hot card on the market, and now you've got 9800s and then a couple of new ones that, the letters and numbers are slipping my mind, but so we're looking at either getting a couple more 8800s. The board supports 4 cards. That was the plan from the start, is to have 4 cards, at least 512 processors. But with how the market is right now, we thought, well, we can get a new card and have a heterogeneous system and try to conquer the problems of programming that. And one of the cards that we're looking at upgrading it with is one of the new Tesla cards. The advantage there being double point precision. Yeah, I have a strong C background, but I hadn't done anything on the graphics card. If you know how C works, CUDA is not difficult to figure out. We started with a pile of parts that we researched online, put them together into a computer, and in the course of 6 months, we started from a pile of parts to having working applications. This was me and 2 advisors.